everybody, day two. I'm here again. Woo! Day 2 of Mental Health Week 2015 is now. And go! Today I'm talking about the misconceptions of helping someone who suffers from mental illness. First misconception. There is no hope for people with mental illness. Recovery is not possible. Recovery is almost always possible. Obviously, recovery time and what it's gonna take to recover is gonna vary depending on what mental illness the person has, the severity of the person's mental illness, and a bunch of factors in the person's life, like their home life, their diet, how their brain works, because everyone is different. The misconception that mentally ill people are incurable or can't recover is a really dangerous one because it kind of stops people from getting treatment, which can really help. Misconception 2. Therapy and self-help are useless, and why not just take antidepressants or medication? Medication can be life-saving and helpful for a lot of people, but there are also a lot of reasons why someone would want to go to therapy instead, or go to therapy as well as take medication. But therapy and self-help can be really beneficial and play a major role in recovery. Therapy can help the person dealing with mental illness to find helpful coping mechanisms and just learn more about themselves and their illness. Misconception 3. I can't do anything to help. It's easy for those who are close to people who suffer from mental illness to feel helpless and like they can't do anything about it. But there are actually a lot of things that you can do. Talk to them, ask them how they're feeling, ask them how you can help. I know that for me, when I'm having a panic attack and someone asks me how they can help me, it makes me feel a lot more calm because I know they're gonna be there and they're gonna listen to me and they're not gonna just freak out because I'm freaking out. Don't invalidate them. If someone comes to you and says, hey, I'm really suffering with this, or I'm dealing with this, don't tell them that they're faking it for attention, or it's just a phase, or that they need to get over it or just stop because other people have it worse, because that doesn't help at all. That's not helpful. You can also help them by getting them to seek medical help or taking them to seek medical help if you're their parent or guardian, etc. I know so many people, or I've known of so many people who have mental illnesses, and the people who provide them healthcare just don't believe that mental illness exists. And so unfortunately they go untreated because they think their child is just going through a phase, or they're faking it, or they're being over dramatic. Misconception number 4. Mental illness is the result of bad parenting / I am responsible for my child's mental illness. This is one thing that I was afraid of when I came to my parents for help, because I thought that they were going to blame themselves, and they're awesome. They were awesome parents, they are awesome parents. So if you're watching this and you are very concerned for your child, you're probably not a bad parent if you're trying to get them help. Number 5. Depression is a normal part of being a teenager / life / it's just teenage rebellion, teenage angst. No. Depression is not a natural part of life, and it needs to be treated. There's a common misconception that teenagers going through mental illness are just going through hormone changes or just a rebellious phase, which is not true. Mental illness can affect anyone of any age, and it's important to get it treated. Misconception 6. And mental illness will go away with time. It's not a serious illness. It's not dangerous. This is also super dangerous misconception, because again, it leads to people not getting treated. Just like any other illness, if you don't treat mental illness, it's just gonna keep getting worse. If you had a physical illness and didn't do anything about it, it would just keep getting worse. Also, mental illness can be life-threatening. It can lead to suicidal thoughts and actions. It's really important to know signs of suicide, just so that you know how to help the person that you are caring for.